Good morning YouTube, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you can see me a little bit better than you could on the iPhone. I got my full winter coat on at the moment because it's getting pretty chilly in the UK in the morning. I'm currently on the way to the gym, so it's leg day, we'll do some legs. Obviously not going to record inside the gym because I don't do any of that stuff. But yeah, I'm going to try out this new format of me vlogging instead of doing the weekly update videos. You'll see later on in the video, I'll be at the computer talking about charts and whatnot. But I hope this is a bit more entertaining for you to watch at home, because I don't want you to obviously get bored while watching my FTMO journey. So I'm going to take you along with me and show you what it's really like to day in the life of an unprofitable trader. The sun's out and I thought it'd be lovely to talk to you out here for a second. Just been looking at the charts really. There isn't many setups really. I'm waiting for a bigger correction on EU to look for more sells, but obviously if the setups don't appear, I won't be taking it. But at the moment, the market is playing out how I thought it would. I apologize if you can't hear me that well. There's a road opposite me, so cars going by. But yeah, EU is playing it how I thought it would currently. I'll really see what happens. I need to stick to my new plan of obviously the fib levels I talked about in my previous video. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Making sure to not get FOMO and jumping in when I don't see any setups. You know, the setups actually need to be seen and I need to wait for it to properly play out and see what comes on the market this week. Guys, what a quiet day it's been. It's currently Monday, 4 p.m. so you can focus on my phone. 4 p.m. on the Monday. And yeah, it's been insanely quiet. It's insanely quiet today. I mean, the market's been falling quite a lot actually. So on EU has been falling a lot today. But obviously I was saying I'm looking for sells. It's falling, so that is going in the correct direction I am anticipating. But the thing is, it needs to give me a setup. It needs to give me a correction so I can actually get into the market. Because obviously if it's not going to give me that, I can't get in and I have nowhere to put my stop loss. So I need to be patient, waiting. There's quite a bit of news this week. I believe we have CPI on Wednesday for the US dollar. I believe, I could be wrong on that, so please forgive me if that is the wrong day. But I'm fairly sure we do have CPI this week. So it could be anticipation for that coming up, and yeah, we'll just wait and see. I apologize, today it was quite boring, but I'll be recording tomorrow morning as well for this vlog. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to know about my personal life or about me that you're interested in, because I want to try and make this as entertaining as possible while sharing my journey as an unprofitable trader, but also my progression in becoming a profitable Forex trader, because I want to prove to you all you can do it. Just a regular person who works a part-time job on the weekend can make it as a full-time trader and earn a good living from it. Good morning. So guys, I've just finished up at the gym, heading home now. It's just before 7 a.m. I'm gonna eat some breakfast and then we'll take a look at the charts together to see if there's any potential setups on Euro US dollar. So here we are guys on the chart of Euro US dollar, and what I'll be looking for, so this is Tuesday at 7:30 in the morning. I've just done all my bits for the morning and I'm ready to look at the charts and analyze. So on the 1 hour, as you can see, we're falling quite a lot. This is obviously from the announcement that Trump was going to become president, and we've had a lot of bullishness on the dollar and therefore weakness on the euro. So if you look at DXY, it's keep on pushing up, making new highs. So I am still looking for shorts on EU currently, but the question is how I'm going to get in those positions and how much you're going to enter the market. So what I'll be looking for is my 15-minute entry. I've just placed a fib on this last move down here. And what I'll be waiting for currently is anything like so. back one more push up for my entry around this area for that drop, something like so. But obviously this is all hypothetical and you can't guarantee stuff like that happens in the market, but that is currently what I'm looking for. There aren't any sell setups. There was slight pullback or correction here at midnight, but obviously I'm asleep at that time, so I wasn't in that area to get in. So coming Tuesday, we got CPI tomorrow, so we've got to keep an eye out to see if there's any setups that play out for today. Guys, I'm going to show you the secret recipe for the coffee that will keep you awake all day. It's absolutely insane. For the first step, get a glass. I've got some ice cubes in here. They're not actual ice, but it's like these cubes you can keep refreezing. And here I've got a hazelnut syrup. It's a very small amount of this, very, very small amount, because you don't want to put too much sugar in your drink. Here we go, very small amount. It's in here, like so. It probably equates to around 1 shot. And after you put your shot of hazelnut syrup in, follow it up with milk about halfway, give or take, like so. I'm gonna mix in here my coffee because I like keeping it separate for the moment. So what I've got is these latte macchiato sachets that I've bought. So I'll just chuck one of these in here. But I'm also gonna mix it with normal ground coffee as well. Obviously, if you have an espresso machine or anything like that, you can do that, as I'm sure it'll taste a lot nicer, but also have no sugar in. So what I'm gonna do is just follow this up with some ground coffee. I do this quite a lot. I love coffee. I'm not gonna measure this. I'm just gonna purely just chuck it in until I think it's a good amount. There's quite a lot of coffee here because you've also got the powder, then more ground coffee on top of it. So it probably equates to about 3 or 4 shots of espresso. I'll just mix this together, hot water. Just pour that right in here, and it is amazing. This drink is incredible. I don't know if it's focusing, who cares? Either way, this drink is amazing and it will keep you awake. Trust me, it will keep you awake all day for all your training needs. Alright, so guys, I've been looking at EU charts today. There aren't any setups. It's just been falling off a cliff basically all day. We have CPI for the US dollar tomorrow on the Wednesday. So to be honest with you, I could imagine the markets are going to be waiting in anticipation for the news for CPI. And it could already be put in or priced into the market, should I say, meaning CPI might not actually give us that much of a reaction, but if it comes out hotter than expected or lower than expected, obviously that will have a big impact on the market and a big volatility on Euro US dollar. So at the moment, my bias can go either way. It really depends what we get in the next 24 to 48 hours, but currently, based on the structure, I'm still interested in short-term sells, but obviously if the structure doesn't appear to me, I won't be taking it. But after we just got the US elections last week, the markets are gonna take a while to properly get back into the normal rhythm and the normal flow of things basically. So during these periods of times, it's very important to be incredibly patient with waiting for your setups and waiting to see your strategy form in order to actually execute and risk your hard-earned money, because you don't want to be getting FOMO and you know your bias is, for example in this situation, I'm heavily biased for Euro downside and it keeps falling time and time again and I'm not in the market. Now it's very easy for someone to get FOMO in these periods of time and just to jump in because they don't want to miss out on all that profit, but at the same time you're trying to catch a falling knife essentially. You need to only enter when the price has moved to an area where you deem that you get a good deal of that price and you can execute your strategy or system, whatever it is you're looking at to enter with, to make sure you have a high win rate but also a high risk to reward at the same time.